Hi, and welcome to a brand new episode of Success Sunday, this segment that is all about obtaining success in your life. And the topic of the day is called sleep. Yes, to all the sleep deprived out there in today's world, I say catch some Z's. Why? Well, let's look at it this way. When you go to sleep at an earlier hour, it is best for you and your body. The thing is, it's been scientifically proven that sleep helps you regenerate and recoup what you have. It helps your health and inner health. And then also, when you have enough sleep, in the morning you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and awake and ready to take on the day. Now, with lack of sleep, you wake up, you're tired, you want to pass out, and it's rough. And yeah, your energy feels depleted, and also it can lead to. I don't want to scare you, right? But this is what I've read and researched that it can lead to other problems later in life. And one of the worst case scenarios is that you can heighten your chances of catching dementia. I believe also Alzheimer's. We're talking later in life, like when you're, in your senior citizen years. So it's just a much better way. There's a better way to do this, and that is to get your sufficient sleep. Hit the hay at a reasonable hour. You determine the hour, and it also depends on what time you want to get up. So it's always been a plus to get sufficient sleep. Now, I know this podcaster, and I'm debating about whether I should drop his name or not. Let's say he has this. I won't per se drop his name because I don't know if that's a good thing or not to do that. But let me just explain what he said, and I think it makes sense. Now, this ties into obtaining success, and this podcast has been really successful. I mean, and actually, the funny thing is that his podcast is all about, well, it centers on him interviewing entrepreneurs and very successful entrepreneurs. He talks about the stories, how they went from nearly being broke to just really raking in the dough, so to speak, and just doing well in their niche businesses. So one thing that he himself, as a entrepreneurial podcaster, he's done really well for himself, and he credits much of his success or a portion of his success to his habit of really getting in a great amount of sleep. And I mean, he'll go to bed earlier than most people do because he wants to get that optimal sleep. And he says that helps him in his line of work, in his niche, because because he goes to bed so early, he can start his day a lot earlier than most people. And he also has a military background, so I'm not sure if that ties into this phrase that he said. It sounds kind of militaristic, something that. But here it goes, and I'm just paraphrasing. I don't have the word for word, so this is paraphrasing. It's something to the effect that he gets more work done by the time I believe 9 a.m. rolls around that hour in the morning than most people do in a whole day. And I know it sounds a little, like patting yourself on the back, like, oh yeah, great job, which it is a great job. But he acknowledges that. But his point is that he puts in the time, puts in the discipline, and getting to bed early, so he can get up, really early, and just get prepared for his day, while everybody else is, you know, zonked out, passed out, sleeping, having dreams. Um, he's up and at him, working, So that's that's my focus today in this episode of Success Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I'm glad to be back on creating more content for you all out there in YouTube land. So take care and keep your eyes on the prize of success.